Hey, good evening, folks. It's the Purple Ladder, and today we're looking at When You Were Mine by Prince. Song review and discussion. Yeah, I picked When You Were Mine because I think it was the best song off Dirty Mind, in my opinion. Uptown and Dirty and When You Were Mine was the two best, in my opinion. Now, a lot of people will have a disagreement with me, but When You Were Mine was the song to me that really had new wave all over it. And that's what he was aiming for, that crossover appeal to the punk new wave artists that broke through in '79 going into the '80s. And when you look at When You Were Mine, it was perfect. That guitar riff, the lyrics, oh man, great song. And it's relevant today. But before I get on my perspective, we're going to look at a little history. When You Were Mine is a song written and released by Prince on his 1980 album Dirty Mind. Though not released as a single, the song received a promotional 12-inch release which included Got a Broken Heart Again and Uptown. When You Were Mine was later the B-side for Prince's controversial single in 1980, Controversy. Prince has performed the song many times in concert, and a live version was included in the 2002 live album One Night Alone Live. The original studio version was also included in the hits The B-Sides in 1993. Remember that? Prince said he was inspired to write the rock song while listening to John Lennon. The track includes a falsified-inspired organ sound played on a Oberheim OBX or Oberheim OBX. Excuse me. All right, let's get to Cyndi Lauper's version. The mid-tempo ballad cover version of When You Were Mine is also synthesizer based for her 1983 debut album She's So Unusual. Lauper recorded the song with the original lyrics preserving the male perspective. She performed the single at the 1985 American Music Awards, one of my best American Music Awards. It was released exclusively as a promotional single in the United States and received a commercial release in Canada and Japan. Yes. All right. B-side, I'll Kiss You. That was Cyndi Lauper's B-side. Right. Okay. Mitch Ryder's version, 1983, released a cover of When You Were Mine as a single. It was also a track on his album Never Kick a Sleeping Dog. The single featured production work by John Cougar Mellencamp and was released on his record label Riva Records. It charted on the Billboard Hot 100. The video starred Kid Natividad. I don't know. Can't get that last name. But yeah, When You Were Mine is a classic now. It's really a classic. A song really, like you say, the male perspective and talking about a threesome, talking about used to wear all my clothes, and this was more in that sex field that Prince was aiming for, that Prince persona. So he takes it into this time. This girl is in the middle with him and his friend, or you can put it any different way. You say, hey, two women. and a man. But it was about having a threesome. And he was reflecting on when they were together and when you were mine, and the things she used to do, some of the good things and some of the bad things. Mostly some of the bad things. This girl didn't even change her sheets. So you see, after having sex, she still had the same sheets on. So it was wild, you know. And you going into, I'm a child of the 70s, so the 70s was wild. Going into the 80s, it was, the early 80s was still the late 70s, and things were still wild. But this what the song was talking about, how wild it was. And man, the guitar riff, it just going, it sound like to me a surf sound, a little bit funky, a little bit edgier, more of that new wave. One of my best part of the song when he gets in the break and you just hear that falsetto go higher, but you hear it slightly in the background. You don't hear it real loud, but it's so good. And then the synthesizer kicks off, and he breaks it down. When you were mine. Oh man. And that's nearing the end of the song. Then he kick in that verse. You know, I know that you're going with another guy. Oh man, it's such a great song. The song is well put together. It's a great story. That's what makes it a great song, you know. Because Uptown is a great story. And like Barry Gordy say, you got to have great, a song is a story. You know, you got to make great stories. You know, that's your song right there to continue that great story. And this was a great story song. You know, Head was talking about, Head had a story, but it was more funkier. It didn't have the lyrics that When You Were Mine had. So, man, this is my best song for the album. I rate it 1 through 10. I give it a 10. You know, highly 10. You know, this is a 10. All day. When You Were Mine. So, this is the Purple Ladder. I'm signing off, saying peace. God bless. Like, comment, and please subscribe. Thank you. Hey, and I'll see you in another video. Peace.